a massive crash rocked the 2025 Assen MotoGP. Marc Marquez, the championship leader, was thrown off his Ducati in FP1, and the team has finally revealed the cause. What went wrong? Will this derail his winning streak? Stick around, make sure to watch till the end, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already to stay in the loop with the latest MotoGP updates. Before we dive into the crash details, let's rewind a bit. The 2025 season has been a triumphant comeback for Marc Marquez. After joining Ducati's factory team, the Spanish rider has been on fire. With the ultra-competitive Desmosedici, Marquez dominated several early races, including a double win at the Italian Grand Prix the previous weekend. This put him 40 points clear at the top of the championship heading into the 2025 Assen MotoGP. Assen, known as the Cathedral of Speed, is one of the most iconic circuits on the MotoGP calendar. But for Marquez, it hasn't been his happy hunting ground in recent years. His last win here was back in 2018, and since then, he's faced challenges on this track with its lightning-fast corners. In the pre-race press conference, Marquez said he'd approach the weekend cautiously, much like his strategy at Mugello, but no one could have predicted that FP1 at Assen would turn into a nightmare for him. Now, let's get to the heart of the story. Marc Marquez's massive crash in FP1. Just 10 minutes into the session, Marquez suddenly lost control of his Ducati at turn 15, a notoriously tricky high-speed left-hander at Assen. The moment was absolutely heart-stopping. Picture this: the bike screaming along, then the rear wheel losing traction, and Marquez catapulted off the saddle. He slid across the asphalt at high speed before tumbling into the gravel trap at the edge of the track. As he skidded, his left arm slammed hard into the ground, and his body briefly went airborne. It was a scene that had fans on the edge of their seats. Marquez immediately removed his left glove to check his hand, clearly in pain. He then limped back to the paddock for a checkup with MotoGP's chief medical officer, Dr. Angel Chart. So what actually happened? According to Ducati team boss Davide Tardozzi, the crash was purely down to rider error. He said he made a mistake, downshifting too early, and the bike lost traction, Tardozzi explained. This error caused the rear wheel to lose grip, leaving Marquez powerless to save the bike in that high-speed corner. As for Marquez's condition, early reports mentioned injuries to his left hand and elbow. Yet, true to his iron-willed nature, Marquez was back on track less than 20 minutes after the crash to continue FP1. Can you believe it? After being flung off so violently, he still managed to set the fastest time of 1:32.216 on a fresh medium tyre, outpacing Maverick Vinales from Tech 3 KTM. But the drama didn't end there. In the second practice session, Marquez crashed again, this time at turn 7. Thankfully, this second spill wasn't as severe, and he finished the session as the 6th fastest. These incidents highlight Marquez's incredible resilience, but also raise questions. Will his injuries affect his performance for the rest of the weekend? This crash isn't just about physical impact. It's psychological too. Marquez has been in top form, leading the championship with a comfortable margin, but Assen is a demanding circuit, and 2 crashes in one day are far from ideal. Turn 15, where the first crash happened, is one of Assen's toughest corners due to its high speed and sharp angle. Even a tiny mistake, like Marquez's, can have catastrophic consequences. From a technical perspective, Ducati's explanation about the downshifting error is fascinating. Modern MotoGP bikes, including the Ducati Desmosedici, use advanced, seamless gearboxes that allow gear changes without a clutch. However, downshifting too early, as Marquez did, can cause excessive engine braking, leading to a loss of rear traction. It's a reminder that even an 8-time world champion like Marquez can make human errors. Marquez's hand and elbow injuries could be a game changer. In MotoGP, hand strength and precision are critical for controlling a bike at speeds exceeding 300 km/h. If his injuries are serious, they could impact his speed and consistency in qualifying and the race. Still, with his champion's mentality and MotoGP's top-notch medical team, Marquez might just pull through. This crash also opens the door for Marquez's rivals. With a 40-point lead, he's still in a strong position, but riders like Maverick Vinales, who impressed in FP1, and Francesco Bagnaia from Ducati, will surely seize this opportunity. Assen's technical layout makes practice performance a strong indicator of race results. Marquez is no stranger to bouncing back from adversity. Remember when he raced with a broken collarbone and still nabbed a podium? But with 2 crashes in a single day at a track that's not his strongest, the pressure is on. Marquez's story at Assen 2025 is a snapshot of what makes MotoGP so thrilling. Drama, unpredictability, and sheer courage. Crashes like this remind us of the sport's danger and the incredible grit of the riders who risk it all for victory. Ducati, as the leading factory team, showed transparency by quickly revealing the crash's cause, helping fans understand the technical side of the incident. For Marquez's fans, this is a test of patience. Will he roar back to dominance, or will his injuries give his rivals an edge? What do you think about Marc Marquez's crash at Assen? Will he still dominate the race, or will his rivals capitalize on this moment? Drop your predictions in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your MotoGP loving mates, and subscribe to our channel for the latest 2025 MotoGP updates. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video.
Welcome to GP Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.